Welcome back to the crew. It's keeping it 99. I'm 99 overall. It's Coach
Coach
T.
T.
Like I was saying, dude, played golf today. Went out there at 1 o'clock. It's been raining here like every day for like fucking 2 straight weeks. So it was a pretty good day. So I went out and played. And I had to go get my golf clubs from Ethan's. And I was gonna play by myself. And I was like, dude, this is how it's gonna go. I'm gonna go out there and play fucking great. And no one's gonna be there. No one's gonna believe me. Dude, I played so fucking good, man. Uh, I started 5 straight pars, and I mean, it was just easy, dude. I was just like right down the middle, like 250, pigeon wedge
Yeah,
up
you
there.
said send me your scorecard. You were 30, you scored 37 on the front nine.
Yeah, I had a double bogey, and then I birdied the very next hole, and like, dude, I'm talking almost eagled it. Like I was like fucking 1 foot away from the hole, and I was playing great. I'm gonna give you 150 guesses on who joined me on the back nine. I played like shit in the back nine. I shot a 43 on the back nine to shoot 80. The
So
worst.
really,
Yeah, it's like that's a whole
that
nother story.
sucks.
That's a whole nother story of like what's the worst kind of fucking heartbreaking sports. But first, who do you think joined me to play the back nine? I played at Chickasaw Point.
Would it be someone that I would know?
You know him. You're not gonna guess him.
I'm gonna say,
It's Bill Clinton.
Co- yeah,
Dude,
um, Coach Weeks.
dude, I thought you almost got it, dude. Whipkey.
Really?
Yeah,
I bet that
Whipkey.
was a fun back nine. I bet
No.
not for you.
He's like uh competitive to a fault. You know what I mean?
Mm,
Uh,
mhm.
He's like one of the most competitive people in the world, and he's like he means well. It was cool. I had a good time talking to him. I shot fucking 43 on the back, so like I played like shit. He let me know I was playing like shit a couple times. You know, he's like, I
Yeah,
guess you haven't
that's
been.
when
He's
that's when
like,
you
I
need to
guess
bring
you
someone like Ethan around.
haven't. He's like, I guess you hadn't been working on your game. You're not playing much. I'm like, I'm not even gonna tell you I shot 37 on the fucking front because you're gonna be like, no, you didn't. But I knew I was actually going to start playing worse. I'm not going to blame Whipkin on all of it because the hole that I doubled was hole 8, and I hit it out of bounds with my driver, and I doubled it. The next hole wasn't even a driver hole, so I didn't have to hit my driver. I birdied it. I hit it out of bounds with my driver 3 times on the back nine. I just couldn't fucking that
Couldn't
driver's
connect.
yeah, it was just going the wrong fucking way. And then like I was trying to make up for it a couple times and like swinging a little too hard, chunking them like, and then fucking Whipkey. I mean, it's like I know it's not like a friendly thing that he does. He knows that it's a mental game. He kept saying that it's a mental game, Cole. He goes every time I step up to the ball, it's not as far as it looks. I fucking fly it, you know. I fucking
Yeah.
go 20 yards too far, or he'd be like, "Yeah, it the wind's kind of coming at your face," and I'm thinking, "All right, you motherfucker, you stop testing me."
Would you consider yourself a scratch golfer?
No, no, no. I'm like
Not
a
today.
I'm like a 9 or 10 handicap. I was really wanting. I haven't broke 80 in a while. It's been a long time because I can't get my driver figured out. So when I shot 37, I was like, I have to play pretty bad, because I was playing good. So I was like, I don't expect to shoot 37 again. But I was like, maybe I'm probably shoot 40, because I'm pretty good for like a 40, 41. I was like, I'll break 80. Shot a fucking 43. To 40,
Sucks.
43-37 to shoot 80. And it's like that wouldn't have been my best, obviously. My best is like a 75. I've done that twice, but I wanted to
What did
break
you
80.
what'd you shoot on 18?
80.
No,
Oh, no,
on like
on
on
hole 18.
yeah,
I bogeyed it.
you did.
And yeah,
So
yeah.
all you had to do is hit par.
Well,
Can't perform under pressure, I guess. Can't perform under
it,
pressure.
that's what I was gonna say is like what's worse in sports because I hit my drive like again my drive I only I mean I think every time I had to hit the driver on the back nine I went out of bounds and then I went to my so I was like I went to my 3 wood and then par threes and stuff I didn't hit a driver but um so I hit a driver on hole 18, hit an okay one, solid one. I'm like 200 out. It's a long hole, but I'm actually my 200 club is like one of my favorite clubs. I'm like, dude, I felt so good about it getting up there. I'm like, I've been hitting this club good all day. I'm gonna put it on the green, two putt because my putter was on fire, dude. Putter was great. Even when I was playing bad on the back nine, putter was still really good. I mean, it could have been worse. Like that's how bad I was hitting the ball in the back nine. I mean, I had a hole where I went out of bounds twice. Like out of bounds drive, drop, out of bounds. I was like, fuck. So, um, but anyways, I fucking flub my goddamn 5 iron. It goes like 100 yards. So I was like, fuck. So yeah. And then I missed a putt for par, but it was a tough putt. I didn't really expect him. I'd had to really make a fucking good putt to get par. So I two putted for bogey. So I was sitting there thinking, it was like, let's say that would have been my personal best. So like bogey in the last hole or missing a putt, a makeable putt on the last hole for your personal best, you know, you know, throwing, almost throwing a no hitter in baseball to the last inning, last out, fucking missing the game winning free throw. Like, what is the worst thing in sports? That feels pretty bad. The missing, like, if you had a personal best in golf and you missed that putt, because it's such a long walk.
Yeah.
It's such a long walk because you're thinking about it. You're like, fuck. And you always have a chance in golf. Like, even if you're 100 out, it's like, not probable, but it's like, if I just fucking make it, like you still have a chance till it's over.
I think if I had to choose what I think is the worst scenario, just based off of how social media reacts and how the fans react, I would hate to be a kicker. Missing
Oh,
the
I
game
didn't
winning
even think
field
of that.
goal,
Yeah, that's a good
missing
one.
the
Yeah.
game winning field goal,
Yeah.
that sucks. I mean, look
That's
at
horrible.
Brett Maurer. He
Yeah.
was great all year. And then one playoff game probably ruined his career.
Yeah. And in that one, it's obviously like it hurts you, but it hurts you personally, but also you're getting death threats. Like if you just
Yeah,
if you miss your personal best in golf, everyone's like, you suck. And then you go home and cry.
right.
But no one's gonna like come to your house and try to kill your family. Um,
Yeah.
miss a fucking kick, dude. You might as well move to fucking Afghanistan. You'd be safer there. Um,
Your scenario golfing today, younger guy, and you got an older guy like Coach Whipke.
yeah,
You performed really well in the first half and the first nine. Then you
yeah,
get to where it really counts, and you wanna beat your personal best. You want to break 80 again, but
yeah.
the old guy shows up. You know who that reminds me of? Dylan Brooks and the Grizzlies.
Yeah, yeah.
Started out well, couldn't finish when it matters, and the old man just shows up, and everything goes downhill. Father Time, LeBron James.
Yeah. LeBron had the GOAT caption of all time. If you see me fighting a grizzly bear, if you see me in the woods fighting a grizzly bear, help the bear. Um, After
I was
beating
like,
the Grizzlies.
he has definitely listened to Spooby.
Yeah. Yeah, dude, the Grizzlies really shit their pants. I mean, they it's it's over before it even started with that team, I feel like. I mean, they're young. I mean, I don't want to overreact, but kind of speaking of that, I mean, looking at the rest of the playoffs here, make your pick. Who's your champion? Who's
Sticking
your
to my
champion?
guns. I know you probably can't, but I'm going with the Warriors.
You think the
I'm
Warriors
still
win
going
it
with the
all?
Warriors. Yeah,
Really?
just sticking to my guns. I don't know. It's interesting, man, because I was thinking about this today. You have the Warriors and the Lakers, LeBron James and Steph. No matter who comes out of this series, you're going to get one of those in the conference finals. It's awesome.
Yeah.
But I think if it came down to the winner of this series moving on to the next, and if they'd be able to beat the Suns or which it looks like right now, the Nuggets, I'm taking the Warriors. I think the Warriors, just with their experience, and not that the Lakers don't have the experience, but I still like the Warriors. I mean, both of these teams are gritty as hell, but I think the Warriors will take down the Lakers, probably end up playing the Nuggets, and the Nuggets haven't proved to us yet that they can take that next step. So I guess we'll see. But I still got the Warriors.
Winning it all. Yeah. I don't. I mean, I'll just get to. I think the Nuggets are gonna. I got the Nuggets winning and all. Um, I thought Phoenix played pretty good in game one. Nuggets thumped them. Um, Aaron Gordon, when he was in Orlando, just I guess was kind of considered like this. Could kind of shoot threes. Was more of like a roller leaper. He wasn't. It's like you wanted more offensively, and he just but he's got the Nuggets, and he's like this lockdown defender. They guards 1 through 4. Um, and I didn't know he had that really capable. And then he just fits really well with his shooting and his slashing. And then Michael Porter Jr., who is totally capable of being a good defender, has never been a good defender until this year. And he's starting to work his tail off on defense. His aggression is like really hit and miss. Like sometimes he shoots the ball, finished the game with 6 shots. And it's like, man, you need to be a little bit more aggressive. He's kind of got that Andrew Wiggins syndrome. He can go for 40, he can go for 6. Um,
Yeah.
just depending on how he feels, I guess, waking up that day on how aggressive he wants to be. But both guys really kind of committed to play defense. Um, like I'm not crazy about their depth, but Bruce Brown is really good. Bruce Brown was like a low key X factor for the Nets for a couple years when they were in the playoffs. I like Denver. I actually don't feel better about Golden State after that series. If Sacramento is better than them, Sacramento is just very young and made a bunch of young mistakes. And you can't do that in the playoffs. But let's say it wasn't a playoff series and they played 10 times. I think Sacramento beats them 7 times, 8 or 6 times. Like I think Sacramento was better. What was it, game 5, where Harrison Barnes misses an open three to win it?
Yeah.
Which I don't want to go down a rabbit hole. Harrison Barnes was horrible. Did he make a fucking shot the whole series? I mean, he was dog shit. I think they get better by subtraction next year. They get rid of Harrison Barnes. Don't even add anyone. They get better. He was horrible, dude. Just him. He was fucking bad. Um, and I
Yeah.
think there was a video of them kind of throwing some shade at him, um, Golden State. But like, even down that stretch, dude, they had an opportunity, good look to win the game. Dude, they turned it over like 3 times in the last 2 minutes of the game. Like if they just don't play like a young team, um, I think I mean they should have won the series. They didn't, obviously. Golden State did. Curry had an all-time playoff game, but I think Golden State actually beats Los Angeles. With all that said, because I just think it's a really bad matchup for LA. They're
I do
old,
too.
they're old, slow, and like I just don't think it's a good matchup. But I think Denver creates a lot of problems for Golden State.
I know. I just refused. I refuse to say the Golden State's going to lose. I got to
Well,
go with
you're
my
not
guns.
you're not
And
bad, you're not bad at betting that, because under Steve Kerr, they've never lost to a Western Conference team. 19-0 in Western Conference teams. Golden State under Steve Kerr.
in the playoffs,
Yeah.
oh, they made
19
it
and
to the
0. Every year they've made the playoffs with Steve Kerr, they made
they
it to
made
the
it to the
final.
finals.
Yeah.
It's a great bet.
It's not a bad bet. History is on your side on that one.
What's the X factor? If he can keep it up, he's getting kind of old, a little broken. But damn, just forgot his name. The damn big man Looney
Yeah.
rebounded the shit out of the ball the whole series. He had 320 plus rebound games.
He did that last year
That's
too, man.
unbelievable.
He did that last year. He's got crazy hands, man. He's like a weird. I know we were talking about it one time. Like, remember when he came in the league? He was like a he was like a I'm not saying he played like Kevin Durant, but like he handled the ball, shot mid-range jumps, slashed. He was a forward, like a small forward,
Hmm.
but he had a bunch of like hip injuries and lower body injuries, and he's stiff as fuck now. But he's still like a crazy good athlete, crazy hands. And so he just plays that small ball center. He's fucking unstoppable on the boards.
I
If
think
his
he
hand
made.
touches it, if his hand touches it, he gets it.
Yeah,
Like if
he.
it's
I almost feel like he took Sabonis out of that series alone.
Sabonis didn't have a good series. Sabonis had a bad confidence in that series. I think it was game 6 or 5. Sabonis hits a three early start of the game. But they gave him the three. They're like, you can have it. Hits it. They
Just
give him
left him
this.
open the whole game.
They give him this mid range jumper. He bricks it. But like right before he shoots it, he like takes a dribble and kind of like nudges like he wanted to drive, but nobody was there. So he shoots it, bricks it. And then even the commentators were pointing out he just like refused to shoot. Like he was catching them. It's like, dude, you've been doing it all year. You can hit that mid range jumper. You can hit the three. I mean, you're not a good 3 point shooter, but you can hit it. He was just like, it was the fact that they were just like both feet in the paint, like shoot it. And he just fucked with them. I think Draymond and Kevin Looney really affected his series. Really kind of got under his skin. I don't think he had a good series. I thought De'Aaron Fox was take away Game 7. I think De'Aaron Fox was the best player in the series. He was
De'Aaron Fox
incredible.
was unbelievable.
He was incredible.
I knew that he led the league. Obviously, he was the clutch player of the year and he led the league in clutch shots. But watching him do it in the playoffs, I feel like anytime he had the ball at the end of the game, he's gonna make it.
I did too, man. I didn't even know he was that good and clutch until he won the award. Because I mean, I don't keep up with the Kings, even though I know they were doing good.
I kind of
Um,
heard, I mean, I don't watch a lot of the Suns, but I heard about it throughout the season about how he was pretty much leading in clutch shots, I think, through the whole season.
yeah, and the Kings too. You said Suns.
I'm disabled, man. I'm
Yeah,
100% disabled.
I'm not really confident in any team in the East. Boston, I haven't really been sold on Boston. I'm not gonna be honest. This might be a hot take. I think Jaylen Brown looks better than Jason Tatum half the time. Um, I don't know. It's like they're really good. They're really talented. They're really deep. I think Philly, like they just have Jalen Beats hurt. I don't have any trust in them. New York and Miami is probably gonna be a good series, but neither one of those teams, even if they were to somehow make the finals, have zero chance of winning the finals. Um,
Yeah. I mean, if for some reason the Knicks I think Miami would have a better chance, but if for some reason the Knicks made it to the finals, I feel like you can pencil in the winner of the West
I
to
think
win
the
the
West wins.
finals.
I think the West wins anyways. I mean, Boston is probably your best bet coming out. And I mean Boston could win it, but I just think, man, I think Denver that game 1 against Phoenix really kind of I mean, listen, I've been wrong so many times in this playoffs. Every time I text you something, it's like the opposite happens. I think I was texting you about like uh, when I might have texted you like when um, Milwaukee was up like 14 and I was like uh, they're going to come back and they fucking lose. Yeah. It's like,
Yeah.
I thought they were going to come back in the series, but I've been basically wrong. That's all. So, I mean, I could be wrong. I mean, Phoenix come back and win 4 straight. I don't know. But I just, based on what I've seen, Denver's like the most dominant.
I
It's been
mean,
fun. That first round series with, especially Golden State. Golden State, Sacramento is one of my favorite first round series of all time. Truly, like it was, I wish Game 7 would have been better, but it was a great series.
I know.
Um,
Great series, awful finish. I mean, Steph displaying one of the greatest performances we've ever seen. Probably one of the greatest performances I'll ever see. It
If it
was just,
wasn't if it wasn't a first round series, definitely. I mean, that's a conference finals or finals, obviously, but like first round, it's still one of the greatest. But I don't know just because of the weight of it. You know what I mean? It's still crazy. It's still like probably top 5. I mean, it's the best Game 7 technically, scoring wise. But even the LA Memphis series, because of the drama, was really interesting. Um, New York was electric. They won theirs handily. It was a good first round.
it was a fun first round. It was just a lot of storylines as well that made it fun. I mean, nothing like shitting on Dylan Brooks the whole time and just seeing him get shit on and him getting fined $25,000. Like at the end of the day, he got fined $25,000 for talking shit because after he talked shit and couldn't back it up, he
Yeah.
refused to speak to the media. He's a little crybaby. It's
Salt on
so
the
I feel like he just exposed himself in terms of being a pussy, like a fraud. Once it got to the point of him having to back up what he has to say, he wouldn't do it. So it's
Yeah.
like, is he ever going to talk? Is he ever going to be what he wanted to be now? Is
Yeah,
this the end of Dylan Brooks?
he lost himself some money there. Uh,
Yeah.
I think he's going to be a free agent. Yeah, it was a good first round, man. I enjoyed it. One of the most satisfying second rounds, just because all 8 seeds are represented. There's a 1 seed, a 2 seed, a 3 seed, a 4 seed, a 5 seed, a 6 seed. Every seed is represented. It's
Yeah.
great. So satisfying.
First time seeing a is it the first time seeing a 5 seed versus an 8 seed?
I don't know. Sounds. I don't know if it's first time, but it is. That's not common. I wouldn't imagine.
Rare.
There's not a lot
Yeah.
of 8 seed. I mean, so was Utah back in '07 an 5 seed or a 4 seed when they played Golden State, who beat the Mavs?
Honestly don't know. I took that out of my memories. I don't know.
Yeah, you just filed that one away.
Yeah. I don't even know what you're talking about. I don't know, man, but I don't know. I don't know. You
So
also know what I don't know is if the XFL is going to be here next year because we're in the playoffs and it was still boring.
it's over.
Still Shout out Defenders though. Hey, Defenders, let's go ahead and talk about it. Defenders Renegades for the championship. One of our first episodes, we predicted that. We predicted that. And I had the Defenders and you had the Renegades.
Yeah, I mean, we're just listen.
We're
We
just
just
the
know.
XFL. We know that league.
Yeah, we just know more about ball than you. Everyone out there listening, we just know more than you. It
Y'all just
was
don't
easy.
get it.
I looked at that
It
roster
was.
and I knew it. I looked at those rosters and I said, "This is what it's going to be," because I know talent. The Jazz, I think we're a 4 seed.
Well, there's the answer. The Jazz won that series too, didn't they?
Yeah, 4-1.
Yeah.
So we already kind of did a draft recap, winners, losers, but I'm going to jump the gun and say let's move on to the next year's draft. There's one player coming out next year, transcending talent. Would have been the first round pick this year or first overall pick this year. Will be the first. I mean, you can already jot it down. He's going to be the first pick overall. Caleb Williams. Who's your betting favorite to get that number one overall pick? Somebody's tanking for him. Somebody's sitting in there. They sat there at the draft today. There's people that were drafting this last weekend thinking about Caleb Williams.
And you
Street.
know who I think it is? And I hate it.
Can I
And
guess?
I would. Yes.
Falcons. Falcons.
No. No. That would be even worse. I thought about that too. Which actually may be a better bet, but I was gonna say the Bucks. The Bucks still don't have a quarterback. They have Baker Mayfield. With all due respect, I see it. I see it. For y'all that don't see it, he's talking about the national championship that they didn't win. But he got a Heisman. But the Bucks. The Bucks. It sucks because my two guesses would be in the NFC South.
Yeah. You also, I mean, like, I don't want to count out Chicago. I have zero. I mean, why
Yeah.
Chicago won 3 games this year. I don't know why I would believe they're going to be any freaking better. Maybe a game or two. I don't want to count out Chicago. I don't want to count out the Raiders. If Jimmy G goes down week 2, that's a bad team. It's a really bad team
Yeah.
that had
You
a
know who
bad
else
game.
is? Green Bay. Don't count out Green Bay.
Dude, I actually think Green Bay is going to be pretty good.
Really?
Yeah, I
I only
actually think.
said that. I only said that because it's an inexperienced quarterback. It's really the only reason I said that at all. And it felt like Aaron Rodgers has kept that franchise afloat. So
I think the roster is really good. I mean, it could use a little bit of. I mean, Christian Watson, the second half of the season was
yeah,
dynamite, dude. Uh, they added a little bit of skill. They still have a really good run game. They got weapons in run game. They still have a really good offensive line. Their defense is pretty good. It at worst probably middle of the pack. I mean, they may go 6-11, but I think it might be a promising. I kind of think they might be all right. I really do.
Well, I could be completely wrong. I probably am. You made it sound like I was completely wrong. So,
Hey, listen, Jordan
and I
Love.
guess they got. I guess they probably got to be worse than the Bears too.
Yeah, exactly. They got a gimme against the Bears. They're going to win those. I mean, listen, Jordan Love, we don't know. Like, he can go out there and be horrible, and that'd be perfect for the fucking Packers. Really, I don't even think they'd be that mad. If he went out there and was like horrible and they won 3 games, they'd probably be pretty happy. Here's one. What if Kyler Murray just never really gets healthy
Good one.
and they just suck? Or what if CJ Stroud is just really horrible? The Cardinals would have the first and the second overall pick. They're favored to have the first and second overall pick right now. The Cardinals.
They have. They have the Texans pick.
Texans traded because they went Will Anderson on 3.
Oh, that's right.
The Cardinals are favored to have the
Wow.
first and second overall pick. They're favored to be the worst team in the league. I don't think they will be. I mean, but if they lose DeAndre Hopkins and Kyler Murray isn't healthy until November, and they're sitting there at 1-9, 1-8, why bring them back?
Yeah.
And
I mean,
If CJ Stroud is as bad as his test taking would assume, like
yeah.
what if they're horrible, dude? That would be
Or
crazy.
completely forgets how to throw a football.
Yeah.
You know, it'd be scary. This isn't going to happen. But what if Minnesota just sucked out of nowhere? Hypothetical. Not going to happen.
But here's my thing. How good do you think Caleb Williams is? Just be honest. Honest assessment. How good? I mean, obviously you never know. There's a lot of factors. Jamarcus Russell was one of the best prospects of all time. Yada 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 bullshit, but whatever. How good do you think Caleb Williams is?
I think there will be more hype than the tank for two a year. That's how good I think he is. I think that's how
What do
everyone
you,
looked at when everyone looked at Tua and everyone wanted Tua. I think everyone thought that he was like the next generational thing because he didn't miss. And that's I think people think highly of more highly of Caleb Williams. Well, I do personally.
I think Caleb Williams will probably be graded as a top 3 prospect of all time.
Yes. I
I
mean
do.
he
He's
well
going to come in.
he probably
He's
runs a
going to
4.4, 4.5.
He could be that fast. I wouldn't, I would say probably closer to like a 4.6. I think he's quick, like he's hard, he's fast. I don't know if he's 4.4. He could be, but I feel like he's around the 4.5, 4.6, which is fast.
Yeah.
And but he's gonna probably measure about 6'2", 235. He's gonna be fast. He's gonna have the most talented arm, and he's gonna have all the counting stats. He's gonna win the Heisman probably back to back.
And he got that dog in him. He was a dog.
He's an incredible competitor. I mean, I can't even hate the guy because he left OU, but like how hard he played, I'll always remember that Bedlam game. The dude gave it everything he had, and that OU team was the same OU team that went 6-6. It wasn't that great of a team. He was making that team pretty good. Um, he played he played really really hard, and I was kind of disappointed in OU fans for being so hateful when he left. I mean, of course, I wanted him to stay. I was upset, but like anyways, he's got all of it. He's got the intangibles, he's got the tangibles. What I'm getting at is if you're Minnesota, why not? Why not try to
I
find
know.
something? Why not try to put Kirk Cousins up? Kirk Cousins ain't doing it. You ain't winning. You have zero chance to win with Kirk Cousins. Dalvin Cook is not going to be the running back you have when you win a championship, Minnesota. Get rid of both of them. I
Yeah.
mean,
You can get rid
like
of Dalvin Cook and you can find the same production in the second, third round next year.
what I'm saying is like get rid of your good players. Tank for Caleb. Like you know who I don't know if they have their pick because they trade their pick, but like the Rams. What if the Rams are really bad? Somebody has their pick. Detroit probably.
But the Rams do have Stetson Bennett.
Stetson Bennett. Not a
The
bad
GOAT.
fit. Not a bad fit.
I
But
mean,
there's a handful of
there's a
teams.
couple other quarterbacks in that draft next year. I mean, I think probably the next best coming out is I'm not gonna say it. I was gonna say Bo Nix to be a jackass, but and I guess Quinn Ewers technically is gonna be draft eligible.
I think that as of right now, off the top of my head, the second best prospect, he would need to have a good year. But I was
I'm
gonna say
saying Drake.
Spencer.
I'm saying
I was
Drake
gonna
May.
say, oh yeah, Drake May. Fuck, totally forgot about him. Yeah, Drake May's number two.
Drake May.
If Spencer Rattler has a good year, he's gonna get drafted.
They're not
He's
gonna be
still,
good.
no, I mean he has a whole lot of talent. He has the opposite of what Caleb Williams has. He has no dog. Like if you were coming off the
Yeah.
edge, and if you were coming off the edge, you would sack Spencer Rattler. I've never seen a guy get sacked so easy. Like it's the craziest thing. He just falls down. It's like he doesn't
And
want to
he's
get
an
hit.
asshole. I hate him. I've hated him ever since. I think everyone can agree since the QB1.
Yeah.
Such a dick.
I
And I was like,
think
you know what? Maybe this guy is gonna be really, really good, and he can afford to talk like an asshole. And he was okay. His first year is pretty good.
yeah.
After that, he's been
He was pretty
cheesed.
yeah, he was pretty good. He had his moments where you could see that he really struggled. Um, but he was pretty good. I mean, there was definitely people thinking he was going to be a Heisman finalist and a number one overall pick one day. So he still has that talent, but like I think the Cowboys are too talented on defense. But like if you're the Cowboys, get out of that. I mean, get away from that and win 2 games. You're gonna do it you're probably gonna win 5 anyways. Like you've been putting your fans through it. Just do it one more time and it's over.
Yeah.
Then you're gonna find the
Yes.
promise. Like, because I think that's who
Absolutely.
I think Caleb Williams is that guy. Like I think he's the guy he's gonna do like what Joe Burrow did for Cincinnati. He's gonna take a franchise that has no success and he's gonna pull them from the depths into relevancy, into Super Bowls, into conference championships. I mean, I think he's that guy. So I guess narrow it down. Who is our true? I think it's gonna be the Falcons. I don't think the Falcons are talented at all. I think they're gonna get like 4 weeks in, see Desmond Ritter is not good, and say, let's keep losing.
I'm saying Tampa Bay. I think they have a bunch of I think they still have some talent, but I think it's a bunch of old talent. Bunch
I
of
think
old
they
guys.
I think they have talent, and I also think that like Baker, which I don't think he's great or good, he still has a whole lot to prove, and he's gonna play hard as fuck, And like
Yeah, but he's also still playing against a New Orleans
Saints,
Saints defense and a Carolina Panthers defense who was actually pretty good last year.
yeah,
So but I think that the betting favorites would definitely be in the NFC South, which sucks.
yeah.
But now
I
think about this. Think about this. The
Commanders,
Colts. Let's think about the
well,
Colts.
they got Anthony Richardson.
I hope that no, I'm not talking about kind of off the quarterback. I hope Anthony Richardson does really well. I think he's in a spot to where he can because of the running back he has. And I think they could use him the same way that the Eagles used Jalen
Hurts.
Hurts. I think we talked about that.
Yeah,
But what's the chances that they have a pretty high draft pick and they get Marvin Harrison Jr.?
be great.
That'd be a great pick. Be a great guy to match up with your brand new quarterback. And he may
Yeah,
go top 5. He may go top 5. He's unbelievable. He's so good.
yeah. He's probably gonna be a top 5 receiver. He's
Is he
gonna
the best legacy of all time so far at this point? Can you think of another
legacy.
legacy player?
What do you
Like a
mean?
kid, I hope that's the right term. When you're like the kid of a former NFL athlete,
Oh,
former NFL athlete.
um, maybe.
I take it back. I'm sorry. Let's just completely forget about the Mannings.
Oh yeah, their dad. I forgot their dad played. I was like, what? Fucking Archie
Yeah,
Manning's not even here yet. Yeah, I guess you got the Mannings.
but that's
I
another
mean,
guy.
it's gonna be up there. The Commanders also a wild card here. They could be horrible. They have
There's
a little bit
way too many Commanders fans out here in Virginia that keep thinking that they keep saying that
Sam Howell.
um Sam Howell's the guy. I'm like,
Actually,
he may
yeah.
be.
I think Sam Howell's good, too good for them to be the worst team. I think he's gonna sling it around.
Oh yeah.
But they also have too much talent. Like they have way too much talent to be a fucking 3-win team. But hey, listen, what do we know? All we're doing here is predicting XFL championships, picking the next champion.
Trades, predicting trades of every sport
Did we get that
as
on
up to this
camera?
point. We did get that on camera.
You need to clip that.
We
Clip
do need to
it.
clip that.
Oh,
Yeah.
well, but I'm beat, man. That golf took it out of me.
Well, I think it's a good time to keep it 99.
Trying to go 0 to 100 real quick.
Oh, I see what you did there. All-time Drake songs. I'll start. Number one is Headlines. Love that
Mm,
song. I could rap every single lyric to that song.
do it right now, then. Every word.
I want to save us some time.
Every word.
I want to save us some time. Okay, go ahead. Your turn.
And once forever. Like a
Ooh, is that a
sprained
Drake?
ankle,
You consider that
boy.
you consider that a Drake song?
Yeah. Yeah. Who else would it be?
Was it not Wayne? I guess I got you. I thought it was just like more of like a
I mean, it's not just like, fuck, we can't have features. Come on, man. Can't have features. I can't enjoy my own music.
what album was it on?
Like a sprained ankle, boy, I'm nothing to play with. Okay.
What album was it on?
It was on Forever album.
Oh, was it? Was that Drake's album?
Yeah.
Okay, that's a good number one. What's your number two?
Okay. Hell yeah, fucking right.
It's a good one.
Listen, dude. I bumped that song when I was in what sophomore was that sophomore year? Dude, that was like it's talking about you could rap every word to that song. It's like that was like the anthem for
Yes,
degenerate high schoolers.
absolutely. Well, I think a lot of these songs I'm choosing, except for maybe one, are songs that make me think of when I got my first car and I had speakers in the back. So it takes me
Yeah,
back to every time.
not to take up too much time, but I'm definitely gonna be the old head of this when you look at my songs. I mean, I had the Take Care album stuck in my CD player in high school for like 6, 8 months. So there's gonna be some of those in there. I'm just saying.
Oh, my number two, I'm gonna say the motto. You only live once. It's the motto. Make it yellow.
Yeah, that's a good one.
My number
It's on my
three,
list.
best I ever had.
Good one.
Best
Good
I
one.
ever had.
I'm gonna go my number three. I'm on one.
That's a good one. That's a
Fuck
great
it, I'm
one.
on one.
It's a great one.
Number four, I was kind of on the fence here. I kind of wanted to go with, I don't want to steal one of yours. I'll say it later, but number four, I'm going energy. I love energy. Thing bangs.
And she's good. It's a good one. I
Okay.
thought about it. That was one that I scrolled through and I started singing the lyrics. I'm like, damn, this is a good one.
That was more like
Like,
college. That was more like college. That was more like when I got to college, I was like, here we go.
I know this
Summer
next one,
2016.
that was a military one for me. This next one is also a military one. It makes me think of Japan. So nice for what? That was a banger.
Yeah, dude. And
Nice
it
for
was
what
so
came on. It
cool.
was a banger.
Dude, and it was great because like in the club, bitches be feeling themselves. Nice for what? Start shaking their ass, you know what I mean? It's a banger.
Yeah. Yeah. Fuck y'all. Fuck
I'm
y'all.
shaking my ass.
Yeah. I never got to experience that. Because I was in Japan. Not a lot of ass out there. A lot of back. Um, and my number five, this is a tough one, but November 18th
Okay.
is a great one. I love November 18th. I
That's
don't think that'd be on anyone's list, but that's definitely on mine.
I don't even know if I know it, dude, to be honest with you.
Oh, it's on probably my favorite Drake album. I think that's another reason why I picked it.
My number five, dude. Listen. Sad Boy Anthem, Marvin's Room.
Yeah, it's a good one. You know which one I thought you were gonna pick? I was kind of surprised it didn't make your list.
Shot for take a shot for me.
Worst behavior.
Yeah, I like it.
You used to sing that all the time.
I've never sang it in my life.
Motherfucking that loved us. Yes, you're
I've
the
never
reason I
sang
knew
that
that
song.
song. Yes, you
I've
have.
never sang that song.
You used to
Uh,
say that all the time.
I'll give you some of mine that didn't make it, just a few. I had the motto, number 6. Couldn't put it anywhere. It's a great one. I had number 7 because like this just takes me back to playing sports in high school, starting from the bottom.
Yeah,
And number 8 is Houston, Atlanta, Vegas.
it's a good one. That's also on
Oh,
the same album as November. It's a great album. That's a great Drake album. I'll say Take Care
good one.
and 10 bands.
Yeah,
10 bands, 50 bands, 100 bands. Fucking man.
yeah, let's go.
Let's just not even discuss it, man. Well, that's
Hey,
it. I guess
it may not mean
everyone's
nothing to
gonna hate
y'all.
ours.
All I gotta say is, may not mean nothing to y'all.
I understand nothing
Understand
was
that it's
done.
time for me. So I'm gonna keep podcasting with y'all.
Y'all. All right, guys. See y'all. Hate you, bye.
Cause they loving the crew.